So hi, welcome to day 19 of our free of cut review. And nandito tayo ngayon sa mathematics portion. Ang tuturo ko naman for today is logic, propositional, logic, propositional logic, and truth tables sa mathematics portion yon. And sa science portion naman ay physics. Physics na tayo. Vectors, kinematics, and laws of motion. So, para sa mathematics, kailangan muna natin malaman kung ano ba ang logic. So, logic actually underlies every branch of mathematics. Whenever a mathematical argument is built step by step, it relies on the same rules covered here. Ang goal is to be able to evaluate any compound statement's truth value quickly and confidently, without second-guessing the trickiest connective, which is the conditional. So, i-define muna natin kung ano ba ang propositions and logical connectives. So guys, a proposition is actually a declarative statement that is either true or false, never both and never neither. Simple propositions can be combined into complex propositions using logical connectives. The conjunctions and, which is ito yung symbol, is true only when both parts are true. While the disjunction naman or ito yung symbol niya, is true when at least one part is true. So, a negation naman guys, which means not, ito yung symbol niya, yan. This simply flips a statement's truth value. The conditional if then naman, which is ito yung symbol, is the connective most students get wrong. It is false only when the first part, which is the hypothesis, is true, and the second part, which is the conclusion, is false. In every other combination, the conditional is true. The biconditional if and only if symbol, yan, is true only when both parts share the exact same truth value. So, ito yung mga key concepts, analogies, and work examples na meron tayo. Ang truth table naman guys is it lists every possible true or false combination of the propositions involved in a statement to determine that statements over all truth value in each case. So for a statement with n propositions, a complete truth table needs 2 raised to n rows to cover every possible combination. The 5 connectives covered above each have a fixed pattern. So shown below. Ito yan. Excuse me po. Wala. Excuse me po. So, ayan guys. So, sabi nga rin dito, two statements are logically equivalent if their truth tables rather produce identical results in every single row, no matter what truth values are assigned to the underlying propositions. This idea actually connects directly to a conditional statement's contrapositive, which is given if P, then Q. Its contrapositive naman is if not Q, then P. And a conditional statement is always logically equivalent to its own contrapositive, a fact known as the law of contraposition. So, ayan, tapos na tayo sa ating mathematics portion. Dito naman tayo sa science natin, guys. So, ito na yung physics. Nasa physics na tayo. So, vectors, kinematics, and laws of motion. So, guys, para malaman natin, para makapagsimula tayo, dapat alamin muna natin kung ano ba ang scalar at ang vector. Ang scalar, guys, may magnitude lang. It answers just the question, how much? Ang examples naman is speed, distance, mass, and temperature. Meanwhile, a vector quantity has both magnitude and direction. It answers how much and which way. For example nito ay velocity, displacement, and force. So actually, yung distinction na yun, it's a frequent UPCAT concept question. And it becomes especially important when comparing two closely related terms. Guys, ang distance is the total length of the path traveled, while ang displacement naman is yung straight line change from starting position to ending position. It's a vector on displacement. When two vectors are added, the direction of each vector must be preserved. If they are perpendicular to each other, the magnitude of their sum can be found using the Pythagorean theorem. So, pwede daw gamitin ang Pythagorean theorem sa scalars and vectors. So, kinematics naman guys, yun naman yung study of motion without concern for what causes it. Speed guys is the distance traveled. Speed is the distance divided by time, okay? Which is a scalar. Ang velocity naman is displacement divided by time. Siyempre, vector na yun kasi nga nagmatter yung direction. Acceleration naman is the rate of change of velocity over time, di ba? Which which is time, which is ito yun. Ito yung Acceleration equals final velocity minus initial velocity over time. Tapos, ang very special, very common case of motion naman is free fall, where any object falling under gravity alone accelerates downward at a constant 9.8 meters per second square. That is actually denoted as g. Minsan, sa mga given, ginagawa yung 10, okay? Regardless of the object's mass. When an object is launched at an angle and moves through the air under gravity alone, it undergoes projectile motion, tracing out a parabolic path. The key simplification is that its horizontal motion, or constant velocity, and vertical motion, or constant acceleration due to gravity, can be analyzed completely independently of one another. So, dito naman tayo sa three laws of motion. So, ang first law guys, it's called inertia. Sinasabi dito, an object at rest or motion stays that way unless acted by a net force. Ang inertia naman is proportional to mass. Bale, more massive objects resist changes in motion more. Ang second law naman is F equals ma, force equals mass times acceleration. And lastly, ang third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So guys, mass measures inertia actually. So weight actually is equal to mass times gravity. Yan yung force of gravity acting on that mass. So meron dito analogy work examples and practice questions. So yun lang guys for today's session sa ating free of cut review, and sana may nanonood pa kasi kaya ang bilis-bilis ko na kasi feeling ko very minimal na lang ang nagsusubaybay sa ating series na to. So kung nandyan ka pa, kung may nanonood pa, kahit isang tao lang, mag-comment ka dito para gandahan ko na talaga yung review natin. So yun lang guys for day 19, and malapit na tayo matapos. Just one more for the mathematics review, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!